Hi, hey, hello. My name is Naomi, if you didn't guess already. And welcome back to my kitchen floor. I'm here again on the floor for some reason. Um, okay, so June 2024, let's go. I didn't really do a lot this month, I'll be honest. I have pretty much everything that I did around me, and it's not much. The main reason for that is that work has been super hectic with the fact that the Euros have been on, and I work in a sports bar. So, busy, 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 busy. Every time England plays, everyone wants to watch it, even though they disappoint most of the time. I don't really care about football. I'm just there to pull pints, okay? So, first up, I'm gonna do reading. I didn't actually read anything. I got some new earphones, finally, after mine broke like at the end of last year, I think. So I finally got some new ones, but I did buy a new book. It was like $2.99 in Aldi, and I was just like, can't pass that up. So yeah, I bought a book. I don't know if it's any good. I guess I'll let you know when I finally read it. I need to finish the Artemis Fowl stuff first though. And then crochet. I'm pretty sure, like, I know that I showed you, like, everyone, the blue coasters that I made, like, last month. And then I'm pretty sure that I talked about how I had, like, two more balls of yarn. So I had the cream one, which I finished making all of the coasters out of that now. I had a little bit less of this, so the last two coasters that I made are both the same instead of being, like, opposites. But I'll explain in a minute. So I have, like, I think, like, 10 of these colour. I've weaved in all the ends of these ones. I just need to like block them and make sure that they're not going to unravel, and then I can give them to my sisters because I asked if they wanted some. They said yes. I'm not just like pawning my crochet off to random people. And then I finished all the grey ones as well, and these are the exact same size. They're just the same thing, but these ones I haven't weaved in a single one of them because weaving it ends, I hate it. And I would have done it like as I went along, but I did like 5 of these in work one day when it was really dead, like through the week. And I was just sitting there crocheting, and all the customers were like, "What are you doing? Like, that's magic. How are you doing that?" They were mind blown at the fact that I could make these like as quick as I do. Um, so like I didn't have like a needle with me to weave in the ends. So I have like 10 of these to weave in as well. And then because I had yarn left over from both of those, I made 2 coasters. Sorry, there was like purple on it. Just like this. But because I had less of the cream, I couldn't do like one with like grey cream. So I just did them both like this. I don't know if my sisters want one of these each because there's only 2 of them. That is like all the yarn that I had of this. Or if I'm going to keep these for myself because I really like these ones, to be fair. But these ones have just a couple more ends than usual to weave in from the colour changes. But that is all I did. Oh no, actually it's not. 1 second. Okay. I completely forgot about this. So you are not going to be able to, which way does this go? That way. You are not going to be able to see what this says, I don't think, because it's so dark. But like, it's bubble writing, and it says crit this. And it was something that I made for the DM of our D&D group. He's 3D printed me a yarn ball. I'm making him this thing. I made the pattern myself. I'll link like where I learned how to make the pattern. It was from Skein Spider. And I made this, and then I realized that like the pattern didn't really work as well as I wanted it to, so I adjusted it, and I'm hoping to crochet another one. I did try to start, but I hurt my finger. And the way that I like hold a project when I'm working on it was really hurting where I hurt myself. So I couldn't crochet anything. I tried, and it was really, really painful. So yeah, I made this. I made like a pumpkin, but it didn't go too well, so I'm not going to show you that because I need to make more pumpkins anyway, so I'll just show you those like for July. What else did I do? Let's see. We did some mini painting. Like, D&D got cancelled a few times. Like, I was working, other people were working and busy and whatever. But we went round, like, me and my boyfriend went round to the DM's place, and we did painting of our minis from the last campaign that we were doing that we never finished. We were doing the Lost Mines of Phandelver, and we never finished it. A lot of things like went wrong, but he still printed minis of our characters that we were using at the time. So I have a couple minis of Reveleth. My partner, I think he has like 1 mini, because the DM was like printing 3 because they're so small and things can break. All 3 of mine turned out fine, but I think only 1 of his worked. So he has like 1 Dragonborn Paladin that he's going to be painting, and then I have like 3 of Raveleth that I can paint. Yilkuk Dudar, by the way, is the name of the Paladin. I don't know why, that's what he chose. So if I can like put a picture on the screen somewhere, I will. If not, I think I'll probably just like post it to my Instagram. So like that's always linked on my link tree in like the description. So go follow me. I don't really post a lot. It's just kind of my face every once in a while, but you know, sometimes I post my crochet there. And then I had a couple days where I was like seeing family. I had a blood test that I needed to book in. I missed the appointment. I called them up. They were very nice. They rebooked me. So I have that booked in for Friday. But like, you know, that's genuinely because I am so exhausted all the time, like mentally, physically, and emotionally, that there's something going on that isn't just my brain, right? Like everyone's always like, oh, like you're diagnosed with depression, that's fine, you're supposed to be exhausted. Like, no, this is beyond that. So it was recommended to me by my like therapist person that I book in for blood tests. So I did that. And they're going to be checking, because I had blood tests like 2.5 years ago. I was told I was deficient in vitamin D, like really deficient, and that I had folate deficiency anemia. So they gave me folic acid. They said, we will test you again in 6 months. In that 6 months, I moved into my flat, got a new doctor, and they said, nope, you don't need blood tests. So I was like, okay, I guess. So then now it's been 2 years since that, and this doctor laughed when I told him what the last doctor said about it. And he was like, no, you definitely need blood tests. So I'm having vitamin D, folic acid, B12 checked, and then my thyroid, liver, kidneys, and blood glucose. I think that's all at the check. I'm basically just having an MOT to like figure out what the hell is wrong with me. And I know that some people are like, why are you telling the whole internet this? Because I'm just very open and honest about this sort of thing. Like, if it's to do with my mental health, fair enough. That's, like, just something that I'm going to have to deal with, I guess. But if not, like, I need to figure out what's physically wrong with me as well as mentally wrong with me. So, yeah, that's been done. And then, like, I have everything wrote down. We did have 1 session of D&D. And even if you've never played D&D before, I wrote down... I wrote down what my partner put on his status on Facebook because it just explains it perfectly. So even if you've never played D&D before, this is just a standard D&D session, okay? So he wrote, cracking D&D session today, from threatening a priest and forcing him to tears, to realizing we might be a tad under level to fight vampire spawn, all while ignoring the wailing of the local crazy lady. Yeah, the DM was like, running away is an option, and at that point we were like, okay, he's telling us this for a reason, like, we're not supposed to be here yet, this dude's gonna, like, absolutely annihilate us. So we ran away, but we're all level 3 now, and I'm playing a human fighter called Bob Digger, and I get maneuvers at this point, and I don't really know if I've picked the right ones, but I've picked some stuff, and hopefully we can go back and deal with the vampire spawn eventually. Yeah, so that was the 1 D&D session that we had today. Not today, in June. I'm gonna say this month, even though it's July right now, this month. I've also, like, I got really sick on that day. Like, I woke up feeling fine, and then throughout the day while playing D&D, like, I just got more and more sick. And I don't know what was going on, but, like, my throat was really off. I was coughing. I felt like I had, like, flu symptoms. And I have a bit of a heat rash on the side of my neck as well from that day. Because I didn't own sun cream, even though I'm ginger. I have it now, it's fine. Me and my boyfriend went and bought some. And then, of course, England being England, it's been raining every single day since. But it's fine, the sun will come back eventually. I don't really want it to, I'm not a massive fan of the sun. But it's whatever. And then the last thing that I did this month, because I honestly have been doing barely anything. I've been watching him play like Uncharted. I think he finished the first game, and then I've been watching him play the second game. I'm pretty sure that we're near the end of it now. I've been playing a little bit of The Last of Us 2 still. I'm getting like a decent, like way through that now, and then I don't think I've done anything else in terms of games. I just like have been watching Charmed pretty much every single day. I don't know what it is about Charmed right now, but I love it. That's my comfort show right now. Okay, actually the last thing that I did was I bought knee supports. I've always had problems with my knees. That's like the main reason that I got my blood checked like 2.5 years ago in the first place, is because I shouldn't have as many issues with my knees as I do at the age that I am. I'm only 26, right? I shouldn't have this many issues with my knees. So I bought knee supports. Now the issue that I have is that I have really bad blood circulation. And anytime I have bought knee supports or used like Tubigrip or anything like that, it has cut off my blood circulation to the bottom half of my leg. So I needed like plus size knee supports in the first place because I have plus sized thighs. I bought one. It was way too small. I can't return it because of, like health and safety reasons in certain shops. And then I was talking to my coworker about it because I know that she'd mentioned before about like supports and things like that. So she sent me a link to ones on Amazon that said like plus size friendly. I did the measurements. I bought the largest size that they had, and it was still too small around my thigh. So I was able to return them for like Amazon credit. And a sane person would have been like, okay, I'll just search for more plus size friendly knee supports. No, not me. Somehow I went from knee supports to ukulele. So I own a ukulele now. I don't know how I went from one thing to another. It's not tuned right now, but like, I know some stuff on it already. I love it. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so small and tiny and cute, and I love it. And I think having a little bit of experience with the guitar is helping, because I know how to like position my hand for chords and things like that, and how to strum and all that sort of stuff, and like what strumming patterns means and like what the frets mean and all that. So it is a completely different instrument. Obviously it is 4 strings instead of 6 and stuff like that, and everyone's always like, you just can't go from one to the other. But having that little bit of experience with how an instrument like this works, I think it's helping, and I'm enjoying what I'm learning so far. Hopefully I stick to it. If not, it'll just sit in a corner and gather dust like every other fucking project that I do. But yeah, I'm really hoping that I can like have more energy to do things this month. I need to, like, my finger's fine now, so I can work on the second version of the Critless, get that perfected, and do it in the colours that he then wants. And then I can do some stuff for like my boyfriend's mum, because I think that she's the one that wants the pumpkins. I'm not sure. He told me to make pumpkins, and I'm making pumpkins. And then I just need to like sort my flat out. Basically, like, the box in my living room is big and I don't know what's in there anymore, and I need to sort it out because it's been there since I moved in. I was sorting out boxes, and then I was like, wait, like, I might as well do the video now so that it's just recorded, because I have work for the next 2 days, and then I have blood tests and D&D on Friday. So like my week is pretty booked up. But if I can get this recorded and hopefully like edited and whatever I need to do to it, if I edit it, I do. If I don't, then check my Instagram for the photo of the minis, because that's pretty much all that I need to add into this, except just like, hey, like, follow me everywhere and subscribe. But yeah, that is pretty much it. If you liked it, like it, tell me a fun fact about your favourite animal in the comments. I don't know, just comment if you want to, subscribe if you want, but no pressure as always, and I will see you whenever I see you. Maybe I'll make another video this month if I can find the energy and a topic to do it on, or maybe I will just see you at the end of the month or at the start of next month, depending how busy the end of the month is, because like I had work and I was staying at my mum's all weekend, so that's why I didn't have time to just like be at home and record a video. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you sometime in the future. Bye.